All right, so we got the string pulled. Now it's time to start hammering in some T-post. All right, finally, 3 vlogs later, we're actually going to be setting T-post to actually start pulling fence. So we've got the big H bracing, cross bracing, wire bracing, everything you can imagine to have a good, tough pull post as we start laying some T-post and some barbed wire down. So we're going to use this twine tied around this big post, going all the way down there to those posts. We will actually get all of them set before we pull any line at all. So today we're going to be just basically getting this pulled, getting T-post set. We're going to put the T-post around 10 foot apart, somewhere around there. Some people do 6, some people do 8, some people do 12. So we're going to kind of hit right in the middle and do 10 foot spacing with every T-post. So let's get started. Those T-posts up. We drove a good bit of those, and now we've got the new string moved all the way down there. So we're going to keep on going. We're actually going around 10, a little over 10 foot on our T-post driving, because I think we'll be fine. We got enough full posts that will keep it tight. T-posts are not meant to do anything other than just keep it off the ground and keep it stable. So, woo! You see the moon is out. We got lights on all around the house. We've got about 54 T-posts put in the ground. Very pleased with that. Only had about 2.5 hours to do it before dark, and we were able to do it. So we're gonna finish the rest up tomorrow. All right, guys, it is the next morning. As you can see, we have a load of pumpkins. We picked them up from a local market basket here. We have a little fall festival for some kids on a homeschooler group to do a pumpkin patch, or to pick a pumpkin, excuse me, and to hayride and just kind of have fun on the farm and see the animals. And so it's gonna be a fun day. We're gonna try to get some fencing done too, of course, what you saw last night. But first we gotta get these pumpkins unloaded and get them set for these kids so we can use the trailer to go get more T-posts. I thought we had enough T-posts, but we are nowhere near that. So we're gonna get this unloaded first for them, and we'll finish our vlog tonight with that pumpkin, kids picking pumpkins and hayride and just enjoying the time together as a family and friends, most of all during this beautiful fall season. Of this side is completely done, other than this one little run here of T-post, and then it'll be ready to actually pull barbed wire. Now we're not going to pull it until we get this side finished too, but we're up to about 65 to 70 posts. You see my T-post driver right there on top, but we've got all those run. They're really good straight, real tight. So real pleased with that. I really would like a rain before I actually pull fence, because some of this concrete, we put it in dry thinking it's gonna rain. The moisture in the ground has gotten some of it wet, but not all of it. So I kind of wish we'd have a little rain before I actually pull fence, just to give it a little bit more sturdiness. Okay, while we're trying to get this fence up, you see we got all that side done. We're starting on this side now. We got to move the pigs because they're kind of in the way of that one. But really, more than that, they need to be moved anyway. So we're going to try to split up and put 3 different sets like we tried last time we were unsuccessful with. So we're going to move the pink females first, then move Peppa and her baby second, and then move the males third. Or we're going to try that. You remember we have that group coming tonight for the pumpkin patch. So we're going, and the hayride and all. So we're going to get them moved and get them away from that, because they're going to play some laser tag in these woods. So we're going to get the pigs right on the edge. Sheep are out of the way, and that gives them all these woods to play in. So let's see if we can get them moved. We got these 2 nets set up for the females. These are the 2 nets for them. And then we're going to take one of the original nets and put over here for the males. So a lot of moving today. I know that was anticlimactic. We got them done though. All right, that went smoother than the last time. Main thing is if you're trying to move a pig with piglets, make sure the pig doesn't move faster than the piglets are scared to move. So we had to wait and bring Peppa back and let her walk slowly. So Aiden got her ahead and I kind of stayed behind them to kind of fear them into the next spot. So they're moved, everybody's eating. Got some good little alfalfa and some grains. And now we gotta move the boys. So we're gonna probably get 1 or 2 of these fence instead of the boys, Aiden, and we'll put them over there in the the side of the woods over there. So let's get this net moved. The thing about pigs are easy. They're like cows. Once you get them in a routine, even our turkeys, everything moves. Sheep, all of them move because they get used to that routine. Anytime you have piglets or calves or lambs, they're not used to that routine, so you have to train them, and that's the hardest part. But once you train them, it makes everything easy. Like these have been trained a little bit to it, so these piglets should move good with with George. So let's see. Shake your bucket and walk along that line. We'll see what happens. They actually should do pretty good. They're used to moving. We got the girls back on, so they can't come out when they ain't shaking this bucket. Come on, hey, pick. Come on, fat boy. He knocked his water over today, so he's like muddy. Hey, and shake it and make sure, slow down. Yell at him. There you go. Look. He's not difficult, he's just slower. So he don't want to move as fast. We have to kind of coerce him. All right, see how pretty this forest is, and they get to be under this all the time. When you raise your pigs on forest, no point in shelters, remember that. Because all this shelters them. During all these storms, they've just been sleeping through it under these trees. Come on, pick. Aiden, shake the bucket. All right, they're in. All right, let's close them up. Well, our sheep really know how to get in their food. Look at this. This is Daisy underneath this bucket right here. She's so confused on what's going on. Come here, Daisy. Come here, girl. Come here. Good morning. It's a little brisky this morning. Someone made fun of me saying crispy the other day. It's crisp, so it's brisk. That's wrong to say that. So it's still pretty early. We of course got done milking this morning and got finished. Aiden has been milking with me every morning because we got to go somewhere in November. So he's just been getting some practice to make sure he knows how to deal with these cows. But we've got to go get hay for the big cows, our big barn. You saw that we had about 25 bales already there. We're gonna need about 25 to 40 more. So, 25 to 30 more. So we're gonna go get 25 today, and then just in case we have a guy who can deliver a few at a time. So we need to go pick these up. So that's what we're gonna do this morning, and get ready to go. I want to show you my socks today. My kids always talk about my socks because they buy me socks every time there's some reason to buy socks, if it's Father's Day or birthday or whatever else. So today is all about Big Bird. I myself like my Scooby-Doo socks better, but these are more comfortable. Okay, so we actually have had rain overnight, which was really good for my fields. Actually, as I made mention about the fencing, this is actually really good for fencing too, because I had some concrete that I've already put into the post, to the brace post, and y'all have seen videos on those, and we'll link them in this video. But I needed them really to get that concrete soaking wet to just kind of get it set like it's supposed to. So this rain was really good for our ryegrass, for our gardens, brings in a cool front for our cool crops, and then also set those posts as we get ready to actually pull wire. Well, it's a cold, breezy day and rain, and we got it here. So we got the first load here. We got 14 bales here, double stacked up top. So we've got to then now get them off here. The bad thing is our little tractor, I don't know, can budge these big bales. So we might be pushing them off to get them stacked. Because our tractor can't lift that high. So we're gonna have to come up with some ingenuity to get these down.